Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, it's all about what's going on in October 2021. So if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my Calendly link is in the description box along with my Instagram account and the timestamps for each reading. Don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you thought of this reading and subscribe to see more from me. So over here we have group 1, group 2, group 3 and group 4. So take your time to choose which group resonates with you the most. Choose more than one group if you feel like there's a message in more than one group for you. If when we get into your reading you don't hear a message in there for you, then continue watching until the end because there may be a message that pops up out of nowhere. And if you don't hear a message in there, then continue watching on to a different group as there may be a message in there for you. Alright, so breathe in and out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, to choose which group is for you. Pause if you need more time on your group. And let's get to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you thought of this reading and subscribe to see more from me. And if you would like a more in-depth personal reading, my Calendly link is in the description box. Alright, so this is your October 2021 predictions. So as usual, I wrote down some messages for each group. But this group didn't want to start with the messages, so I wrote a whole page of messages for you. So if these messages don't resonate, then continue with the cards. But we'll be integrating what I wrote into the cards at some point. Okay, so group 1, stay true to your authentic self. Be who you are in all circumstances. There may be certain situations that can potentially cause stress. Find ways to relieve stress, whether it be yoga, dance, talking with friends. So I was hearing affirmations in my head while I was writing. So the affirmations of the month basically: I am worthy and I am successful in all things I do. Alright, so catch your thoughts as well. If you're the type of person to think negatively about themselves, there's a need to retrain your thought processes to build your confidence. Thinking awful things about yourself is you bullying yourself. Who needs bullies when you do that work for them? So I'm getting a big self-love message here. What with you staying to your true authentic self with the affirmations and catching your thoughts throughout the month of October. Okay, I'm getting the message of it's like you are retraining, so that you are retraining your thoughts so that in November onwards you'll feel more settled within yourself. You'll feel like you can do the things that you have told yourself that you can't do, because maybe you think to yourself that you're not good enough, that you'll never get to that point in your life. But you can do what you set your mind to do. It's just you thinking negatively about yourself, putting yourself down. You don't need to put yourself down, because you're not going to progress in life if you keep thinking yourself down, if you keep holding yourself back. Wow, those were some strong messages there, group 1. So let's see what we can get with the cards. Okay, these 3 wanted to come out. Okay, so here we are. So at the back of the deck, 4 of Swords, we have a heart that's mending here at the bottom of the 4 of Swords. So it's like mending your heart, because maybe you've been hurting yourself for too long. And it's kind of like retraining your thoughts through rest. So through rest, it's like you can really sit with yourself and really look at what you're thinking about yourself. How can you retrain your thoughts? How can you put those thoughts to rest? Because she's resting. How can you put it all to rest? because there's only so much harsh words you can say to yourself. The sword suit is to do with words, thoughts, logic, something like that. And it's like putting old thoughts, words, logic to rest so that a new you can emerge, a new style of thinking can emerge with Judgment card from the Tarot of the New Vision deck. Wow, yeah, it's time to leave it behind with the Ten of Swords. Wow, retrain your mind, because that's the only way you can move forward. Maybe your thoughts have been holding you back a bit, group one, and keeping you stagnant. You can't keep doing that anymore. It's draining you, it's harming you. You're not, it's just, I'm just getting a loads of, it's not doing you any justice. I'm just hearing not. So those knots aren't good for you. It's just time to I can, if that makes any sense. Oh yeah, at the back of that is Six of Swords as well. Moving on from those thoughts. So many swords, the Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Wow. It seems like there's gonna be a lot going on in your head in October, group one. So it's kind of like just sitting with it. It's kind of like a storm, but it's like a calm will come after that. So I'm getting the calm before the storm, but I'm getting the storm before the calm. So you have to go through the storm so you can get to the calm. Wow, okay. Ooh, I just had a feeling that once you get through this, you'll feel so proud of yourself. Even I'm proud of you, group one. Keep going, keep moving forward, because once you do move forward, once you do move on, then you'll live your life in a better way, basically. But let's get to your cards. The Ten of Cups. Oh, that's a nice start. And then the King of Swords, another sword suit. It's all about clearing your headspace in October so that you can enjoy your time that you spend with your family, because this is a family card. Or maybe this is about feeling whole within yourself. I'm getting this, that it's towards the end. I feel like this should be the last card. And the King of Swords as well, so we'll just put this at the end and we'll just continue reading. The Sun, the Tower. This is basically the storm before the calm. This is restructuring your thoughts, so then it's like the Tower is all the negative thoughts that you've thought about yourself, about your life, about people, whatever it is for you. And the Tower is that being so unhelpful, it can't stand anymore, it can't stay where it's always been. So then lightning comes in and strikes it all down, because it's also unhelpful, it's not helping you in any way, and it's time to rebuild that tower so that you can get to the Ten of Cups where you're happier. Yeah, so let's see what else we can get. The Two of Cups, improving your relationships, and the Justice card. Yeah, it's time to get back into balance. It's time to balance yourself out, sorry. Because it just seems like a load of chaos at the beginning of the month. Quite possibly. But it's all to get you in this position with the Sun. This is all, it's reigniting you. It's a sort of a regeneration. Regenerating yourself and your relationships. Reviving yourself and your relationships. We have number 2 cards here. Well, the Justice card is 11, but it's still 2, basically. Yeah, so it's like getting back into balance and harmony. Reconnecting with old friends. We don't have the Six of Cups here, but I'm getting that kind of vibe. Reconnecting with those who put the the spark in you. So it's kind of like getting rid of those relationships who don't lift you up. Because as I wrote down here, who needs bullies when you do that for them? So it's like maybe there's been bullies in your life, and it's like getting rid of them. And it's like as soon as they leave your life, it's you seeing that, oh, they made me think this about myself. It's about seeing yourself in a different way. Wow. So much clarity here with the King of Swords, the Sun, justice as well. Yeah, so this really does make sense with what I just said. This is all about when you leave old relationships behind with the bullies, with those who don't speak life into you. It's all about observing your thoughts. Once these people are out your life, observe your thoughts so that you can become friends with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting like this is all about yourself. Yeah, with the Sun card here, the Sun is all about the self. So it's like getting more in touch with yourself, becoming friends with yourself. I'm getting the message of you can become your own best friend in October. It's like rely on yourself in October. Rebuild your relationship with yourself. Well, if this is a specific message, but if your relationships have broken down in the past, maybe it's time to reconcile and build on that relationship again, because it seems like very important relationships. Alright, so let's go deeper into this. What else is going on in October for group 1? Let's get some messages. Oh, they're all flying out for you. These cards want to be read today. Okay. Yep. The moon, the judgment card, as I was just saying, I mentioned and the 3 of chalices. So this is all like once you observe your thoughts after these bullies or these people that don't spark joy into your life, it's like going into your subconscious and observing, doing subconscious work and observing your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, everything to do with that, because you're releasing a lot in October. You're releasing past people, you're releasing past behaviors, habits, everything like that, and regenerating. But you need to reflect. All that is done through the reflection with the 4 of Swords. And you are rebuilding your relationships with your friends, or even your family, your friends, and even your family with the 10 of Chalices. Wow. Group 1, it's looking like a big month for you. And we have the Sun and the Moon card here. So there's this polarity. It's like maybe, okay, so this work will feel scary, a bit like a lot to handle, to take on. But you'll be better off for it. Honestly, you would. Yeah. Because to get to the other side, you have to go through darkness. You have to go through your healing. You have to go through everything that needs to be gone through so that you can feel clear, have that clarity of mind. And then we have the Knight of Swords, sorry. It's a lot of swords. The 2 of Chalices and the 8 of Pentacles. This is, I like the Tower and the 8 of Pentacles together, or when they come up in the same reading, because it's like being able to rebuild after what was lost, after what was ripped apart, basically. We'll just say that word. But it's all about rebuilding, reshaping to how you actually want things to be, how you want to think, how you want your life to look like. Because it's like once you do all of that work, it's like, okay, I'm thinking so much clearly. I can go for the life that I want. I'm not thinking about it anymore. I've been thinking too much about it anyway. So what's the point in thinking when I can just go now? It's the time is now. So by the end of October, you'll be in a better headspace. And then this next to the Two of Chalices, this is all about speaking to your friends, building stronger connections, and being around people who understand you, who support you, who won't bring you down. You're heading into an uplifting time, Group 1. It's just doing the work first. Oh, lovely. And then we'll use these cards. What other messages do we have for Group 1? Oh. So we have new beginnings. Oh. Yeah, you're heading into a new beginning, a new thought process, new behaviours, because you are taking your time to retrain your thoughts, reframe your narrative. Yeah, create a different narrative for yourself. So in that way you can create new beginnings. And it's all about focusing on yourself with this number 1 card of the deck. It's all about strengthening your root chakra. Because maybe you've just been a bit all over the place, because as I was saying before, it's like maybe you've just been in your head a lot. It's like you're bullying yourself, or there have been bullies that are hurting you. And that's bound to have you in your head. So it's kind of like coming back into alignment with yourself. Relationship change, yes. You'll be changing your relationships changing the face of your relationships in October, which is very nice. So we've spoken about that already a lot. So we don't need to go into that. Apart from there will be a lot more harmony in your relationship, love and harmony, because we do have the blue here. And then we have adventure, 5-5, change. We have 56 and 55, so many different number 5s. So it's like, be ready for the changes that are coming your way, the tower moment that's coming your way, moving from the old to get into the new. It'll feel like a bit of a challenge because adventures come with their challenges. So this may feel like a challenging time. So just go with it. Yeah, just go with it. Yeah. And then what other cards do we have here? What's going on in October for Group 1? This makes a lot of sense. Okay, so the 2 cards that showed themselves first was commitment and solitude in reversed. You don't need to be alone. Maybe you've been putting yourself into solitude because maybe you've been hiding from others. Maybe you've not been wanting to put yourself out there to heal these relationships. Maybe you feel like you've been better off alone, but that's not the case. It's time to come out of hiding in October. It's time to, maybe you've just been in hermit mode, not wanting to socialise, but it's time to socialise. It's a very social time in October. Maybe not in the beginning, but nearing the middle to end of October. But this socialising is needed because we have the commitment card. It's like creating new commitments with people. Maybe you're in a relationship and getting more committed to that relationship. And then we have Field of Dreams and Balancing Act. This is basically justice because we have the Justice card here. Your relationships are coming back into balance. You're coming into balance with yourself. You're improving the relationship with yourself and others. It's I'm getting the word forgiveness. Maybe you need to forgive others or they need to forgive you. Maybe there's been arguments in the past or whatever it is for you. But you can grow from this. It's like you are planting the seeds. I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles here. Planting the new seeds. With these affirmations I wrote down. I am worthy and I am successful in all things I do. Start saying that to yourself every day. When you feel like you are thinking negatively about yourself, say it to yourself. Write it down in the comment section if you've gotten to this point, just so that we can all see that you have watched it and we can encourage each other. You know, plant those seeds. It's not about thinking the same way that you've always thought. It's not about acting in the same way that you've always done. It's time to, I just heard act brand new. So it's like, that's not the right word for this, but that's what I was hearing. Okay, so from that, maybe people would think that you've changed. Maybe changed for the worst or even the best or whatever it is. Maybe people will think that you've changed and you're acting brand new. But they're haters, put them aside, do this for you. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's see what we have here in these last two cards. We have raindrops, take a chance on them. So you'll be having much more intimate conversations with people, maybe because you're forgiving them or they're forgiving you, talking through past events, past situations that weren't so good, that weren't so uplifting for you and the other person or people. And it's time to get back into contact with them and take a chance on rebuilding the relationship. Having honest conversations so you can wash away the past, so that you can just build into the future. And then we have Lioness, you've earned your stripes. Yes. And this is all about sitting with what you have been through. This is all about working through that tower moment. And this is all about relaxing, taking your time, self-care. And then it's like you've earned all of this relaxation time because you have been through it, group one. And you are worth it. You are worthy of all of this, as I wrote here. I am worthy. I am successful in all the things I do. Wow, so it's looking like a pretty interesting month for you, group one. There's a lot going on at the beginning of the month, but it's all for your good, your highest good. You are going back to your relationships and mending them, mending the relationship with yourself and being more committed to yourself and others. Oh wow, that's really nice, group one. I like the energy on this. Alright, so I'll just reread these messages and that'll be the end of your reading. So group one, stay true to your authentic self. Be who you are in all circumstances. There may be certain situations that can potentially cause stress. Find ways to relieve stress, whether it be yoga, dance, talking with friends. So the affirmations of October: I am worthy and I am successful in all the things I do. Catch your thoughts. If you're the type of person to think negatively about themselves, there's a need to retrain your thought processes to build your confidence. Thinking awful things about yourself is bullying yourself. Who needs bullies when you do that work for them? Alright, group one, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group two, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me. And if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my Calendly link is in the description box below, so just book your reading through there with me. Alright, group two, so this is your October 2021 predictions. So I wrote down some messages while I was shuffling some cards before I recorded this reading. So if these messages don't resonate with you, continue on with the cards. But I will be integrating what I wrote with the reading. Alright, so group 2. So I was writing these messages, and it felt, while I was writing, it felt like a warning or something like that. I was starting to shuffle, but then I felt the need not to shuffle. And these messages sounds like a warning, or maybe you know that this is happening, but I'll just read it anyway, and then you can tell me in the comment section what you thought. So there may be a need to stop and observe behaviours. I was getting be a fly on the wall, not to be sneaky, but you need to know what's going on. Be careful of the words you speak. It may be that you need to be a fly on the wall or someone else is, but in any case, think before you speak. More observe your surroundings. Alright, so I'm not going to speak more on that. I'm just going to shuffle some cards. Because I was just thinking, actually, I need to be careful with this reading. So maybe you feel like you need to be careful in October. Maybe you're feeling that now. Interesting. Never gotten that before. Yeah, Hanged Man, sit back, hang back and observe. You don't need to do anything. It's kind of giving me the fly on the wall vibes as well. Just observe your surroundings. You don't need to rush in, start arguments or create something out of nothing. I don't know what it is in your circumstances, but it's important for you not to do anything, because you may find that things may go the opposite way, because it's not the right time to do anything, hence why you need to observe and be careful with your observations. I don't know why, but I'm getting the Devil card here. Maybe someone's displaying toxic behaviours and you need to observe them before you go further into a relationship. Or maybe you're in a relationship with this person and you're noticing the toxic behaviours, and it's important not to speak on it with them, because then they'll know that you have picked up on it, and it's like they can be more sneaky about it. Oh, excuse me, group 2. These are very big messages, but that's the kind of feeling that I'm getting here. You may need more cards from here. I'm feeling it. Okay, yeah, so 4 of Pentacles, hang back, don't do anything too rash. It's like, okay, play your cards close to your chest, is what I'm hearing, is what I'm seeing from here, sorry. Observe and hold your cards close to your chest. It's not the time to make big purchases, to say anything that can create something, to lend out money if that needs to happen, because we have the 4 of Pentacles cards here. This woman is holding on to her money, so maybe you should too in October. And then we have, wow, Justice card. There's a need to observe. Sit back, observe, and play your cards close to your chest. You can't give everything away, because it won't put you in the best position. If the Hanged Man moves too soon, then things won't. Then this Hanged Man wouldn't have observed enough. You need to be comfortable in the observation, in the observer role, sorry. If you've been trying too hard and nothing's working, it's time to sit back and observe. If there's been arguing, and if you have been involved in arguments, it's like, you know what, we're not getting anywhere. It's time to sit back and observe and see what can be done about this. Ooh, these cards want to be read today. The Tower card. Be still in the things that are coming down. Oh, I'm getting someone's character. It's like you are observing someone's character, unfold around you. And maybe you're not liking what you're seeing. Or maybe you're just seeing what can be done about this situation. The World. It's like a new cycle is forming. Maybe, oh no, an ending of a cycle, sorry. Okay. And then wow, okay, Ten of Swords, time to walk away. Knight of Swords. Go after what you want. Okay, so at the beginning of the October, it looks like you will be observing, you will be watching things happen, watching things unfold around you. But then the further you go into October, maybe it's time to take action. Maybe it's time to close off this cycle. Maybe it's time to close off, to stop observing and take action. Because with the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords, this is quick momentum. Things are just, will be building up because you know it's time to move. The Ten of Swords is an ending. So maybe an ending, I'm not getting relationship actually, because there's no cards. Maybe it's for you, or maybe it's an end of a habit or an end of an argument, something like that. Let's get one more card. To get more cards, to gain more clarity. Here we go. So we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so it may be in something that's happened in the past that's coming back up again. And it's time to observe this old situation that comes up again so that you can close off that cycle so that it doesn't come up again in the future. Maybe it's an old relationship, someone's coming back and you decide, you know what, after observing your behavior, you're no longer for me, so I'm walking away and moving on with my life. But it could be different for everyone, of course. Oh, we have the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck as well again. So there's a strong need to just not do anything and just hang back and see how things unfold around you. Let's see. And then we have the Nine of Chalices and the Five of Chalices. Yeah, so it's like you've been looking back, you keep looking back on the past situations or on people from your past, reminiscing on the past. And it's like there's so much more that's out there for you with these two cups on the floor, but you're choosing to think about past situations that have gone by, and it's no longer viable, it's no longer sustainable to hold on with the Four of Pentacles. It's time to let go so that you're more at peace with yourself with the Nine of Chalices. So let's see what else we can get. What else is going on in October? Oh, yes. Wow. Why am I tearing up, group 2? Wow. This is a big thing for you, group 2. Maybe you haven't been able to let go with the Four of Pentacles. Well, yeah, that's basically what this reading is, but holding on has been more trouble than it's worth. We have the Death card here, which reiterates the ending of this cycle. You can't continue with looking back, with going back anymore. It's time to move forward and find, yeah, the Death card is right next to the Nine of Chalices. Find peace. Find it within you to say, you know what, I can't keep holding on with the Four of Pentacles anymore. Either I move on now, or this will stick with me for the rest of my life. But I'm seeing you will be moving on, and with the Judgment card, this is a heavy release. Heavy release. It's going to be put to rest with the coffins here. There's birds going into the water and the birds flying out of the water. So it's like you keep going back into the waters and keep coming out, and then it's like the same old cycle, going back into the past, coming out of the past and living your life, going back into the past. But it's like an actual full-on release. I don't know how you'll be doing it, but it's releasing nonetheless. And then the Ace of Pentacles, you'll find something better to focus your time and energy on. The Ace of Pentacles is long-term, something new, something that you can be committed to and not hold on to what you've always been holding on to. This is fresh. This is a whole new cycle of your life in October. October's big for you, Group 2. Even I'm feeling this sense of release, hence why I was tearing up earlier. It's like a heavy burden has been lifted off my shoulders. And it's about time. Wow. I feel like I could just cry my heart out right now, Group 2. Maybe that's how you've been feeling. Oh my gosh, wow. Let's see what else we can get with these oracle cards. What's going on in October 2021 for Group 2? All those cards want to come out, Group 2, so let's see what we have here. So we have love. Maybe you've been holding on to an old relationship, someone who you really love. And maybe it's a past love, and it's like you haven't worked through that loss of this person with the Five of Chalices. Or maybe it's a new commitment. This person is someone who wants to build a life with you, that comes in and completely throws away the past so that you can actually focus on this new person. Spirituality. Well, let's get some more to see about that spirituality card. Teaching and learning. What can you learn from this situation? I don't know how long you've been holding on to this event or person, but how can you learn from this? Like what can you learn from holding on to something for so long? What has this situation taught you from the past? Because that's what it was, a lesson. But maybe you didn't take it as that way, in that way, sorry. And then we have manifestation, domestic harmony. Yeah, you'll be feeling more at harmony with yourself once all of this is worked through and moved away from. Manifestation and spirituality. Maybe it's about time to create a spiritual practice for yourself. Maybe even meditate. And journal as well is what I'm getting here. Write your thoughts down, just so that it's out of your head and on paper. And that's how you can move on from everything. Maybe you'll be having revelations with the Tower card about this situation. And that's how you can work through it, all with journaling. Patience. All this requires patience. The Hanged Man has a lot of patience. And also your manifestations take a while to come in. So you need to be patient around that. Because manifestations take a while to come in. I think I said that already, but let's see. What other messages do we have for Group 2 regarding October 2021? you've been stuck on the past for too long. You've been sitting in it, you've been ruminating in it, and it hasn't been healthy for you. No, it has not. We have an unexpected visitor, an unexpected offer, an unexpected tangible offer that creates a tower moment, and it's completely unexpected. You didn't see it coming, you don't see it coming rather. So it's like, don't hold on to, well, you have been holding on to it, but it's like once this offer comes in, you can't hold on to it anymore. It's no longer an option to keep doing that, because it will be an abundant offer. It's not something that will stay 1 minute and be gone the next. It'll be around for how many years? So October is kind of a big month for you. Wide open, be open to many offerings, be open to receiving. Yeah, be open to receiving. Don't close yourself off. You've been in a deep freeze. This situational person has been close to your heart, and you've held on to it for too long. You've sat with it, it's been frozen within you for a long time, and now it's thawing out. It's time to thaw out, group 2. And then we have magical map shifter. So many options are opening up to you, but it's your choice whether you're open to it or not. So many tangible offers. Maybe it's a love offer, maybe it's for a direction in life, maybe it's for, I don't know, a job, something like that, because this magical map shifter has so many options. Maybe it comes all in one form, or it's many different little things. Maybe it's something you've been manifesting for a while, but it's coming in October anyway. And then let's get your last cards. We have, wow, sword, make the change, sorry. It's time for a change. This person is cutting off her hair. She's intentionally cutting off her hair because she needs this change. She needs to see something different in the mirror. So it's like, take this chance so that you can move forward, move on with your life. Oh, wow, group 2, you are releasing a lot. Release the guilt. You are letting go, releasing, purging, ending cycles, moving on from the past. As I was saying before, journal, start journaling if you don't do that already. Forgiveness is a big word here as well. So forgive the wrongdoings of people from the past. Forgive yourself for what you've done in the past or said in the past. It's just time to release. And treat yourself well as well during this releasing process. If you said something or done something in the past that was very hurtful, how can you forgive yourself? Because you're the person who has to live with yourself at the end of the day. If you're holding on to these heavy burdens, what's that doing to your mind? What's that doing to your spirit? Release it all. And have a good cry is what I'm hearing here. I don't know if I said this for this group, but I feel like I wanted to cry my heart out, and I still feel like that. Okay, so crying is a big thing here. So cry your heart out, cry your eyes out a lot in October. Oh, because that's how you can release, that's how you can let go. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing for you in October 2021. I'll just reread this group 2 and that will be the end of your reading. Alright, so group 2. There may be a need to stop and observe behaviours. I was getting be a fly on the wall, not to be sneaky, but you need to know what's going on. Be careful of the words you speak. It may be that you need to be a fly on the wall or someone else's, but in any case, think before you speak more. Observe your surroundings. Wow, alright. So that fit in perfectly well with this reading. So that's what I'll sing for you, group 2. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me. And if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my Calendly link is down below in the description box. Okay, so this is your October 2021 predictions. So before I started recording, and as usual, I wrote down some messages for your October. But if these messages don't resonate with you, they're not really long messages today. It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines this time. So if these messages don't resonate with you, continue onto your cards. But I will be integrating what I wrote into the reading. So group 3, things or you may be feeling lighter in October. There's a feeling that things seemed unsure or there has been a lot going on recently. Okay. So let's see what we are getting for your October 2021. I'm kind of getting that actually, that things have been a lot, because I'm feeling a bit, maybe you've been a bit ill, or maybe just things have been a bit lackluster or heavy. But it's going to feel a bit lighter in October, as I wrote. So let's see. Yeah, the Page of Wands and the King of Wands here. So it's like the beginning of October. You'll be maybe the beginning or middle of October. You'll be feeling like the Page of Wands, where your spark is back. You're feeling lit up again. And then by the end of October, you're the King of Wands, who is like, oh, I am ready. Try and stop me. I am feeling so much more confident within myself. I can really move forward. So maybe you're boosting your confidence throughout the month of October. Coming more into yourself. I just heard advocate for yourself. So it's I'm getting the feeling that maybe someone's trying to make a fool of you. Take that as an example, maybe they won't. But then you come in and it's almost like, you can't make a fool of me. I have the fire of the lion. I am the lion and you can't make a fool of me. I'll eat you for breakfast, mate. You know. Yeah, creating boundaries between you and others. Not everyone can have access to your energy, and maybe that's why you feel much more confident within yourself, because you have learned how to put boundaries between you and others. You've learned to say no, so that more experiences can show up in your life, so that you can say yes instead of no. Like, yes, you'll be saying no more, but then there's more room to say yes or do to experiences that are like, yes, I love it here. I'm lit up with the Page of Wands. Okay, so let's see what we have here. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups have come up in group 1. I didn't put it in group 1, but I mentioned it, and in group 2. I pulled the card. So it's like there's some feelings of going back into the past so that you can move forward and feel more confident within yourself with the King of Wands. But we have the Fool here. Take more risks. Say yes more to new things. Maybe it may feel like a risk moving on from the past. I don't know why that's coming up, but it's like you don't want to risk forgetting a memory, forgetting something happened, so that you can hold on to it. But it's time to lighten your load with the Fool. The Fool card isn't afraid to move forward with the little in her handbag. Well, the Fool in this card is moving without a bag. Well, with a little bag and a dog in tow. So it's like lighten your load in an October group too. Lighten your load so that you can get your spark back. The Three of Wands. The Page of Cups. Yeah, after all, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It's time to explore. It's time to do things that you've maybe been wanting to do for a long time, or actually try new things that you're curious about. Because maybe you've been feeling dampened down a lot by responsibility, and things are feeling lighter. You're lightening your load. You're moving forward. You're feeling like you can dream again with the Page of Cups because you have room to do so. Yeah, with the Three of Wands and the Page of Cups, this is big dreaming energy. Where do I want to be? What do I want? Ooh. Let's see what else we can get. Oh, we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's your confidence coming through. Oh yeah, the Queen of Wands again, it fell out. So it's like your fire is back. We had the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, and now the Queen of Wands. Ooh, no one can mess with you in October group 3. You're not to be messed with, because it's like you're lightening your load, and it's like if someone tries to come with extra baggage, add something more than you are willing to take on, it's like, no, I'm putting in my boundaries, and it's a no from me. I don't do heaviness anymore. I do light on my feet. It's time to lighten to feel lighter on your feet. And then we have Ten of Swords. Yes, because you've been feeling down. You've been feeling it. Past events may have been weighing heavily on your mind. It's time to let go. The Ten of Swords is an ending. There's 10 swords sticking out of this man's back. So this man isn't able to get up. So this situation is no longer viable. It's time to turn around and walk away, take risks, take leaps, to start fresh. The Knave of Chalices is the Page of Cups. So it's, what have you been dreaming about for so long that you haven't done, sorry. It's time to start dreaming again. What do you want? Nine of Wands. It's a healing process. It's a healing journey. This person has been through the wars, he's been through it, and is trying to get past the despair in the background. It's about moving forward, the Fool is moving on regardless of any obstacles in the way, and the Nine of Wands is moving forward regardless of any obstacles in the way. It's time to persevere through your obstacles so that you can get to the other side feeling much lighter and happier. Oh, let me see if we can get any more messages on this before we move to the oracle cards. No? Let's go. What other messages do we have for group 2 in October? We have rebirth. Yeah. You are feeling revitalized in October, or you will be in October. And then we have synchronicity and financial discipline. Yeah, feel free within reason though. I'm getting dreaming about the future, but not moving towards it just yet, quite possibly because of financial restraints, but maybe that's a specific message. Or just be more in control of your finances in October, because maybe you've been things have been hard financially, and that's why you're feeling lighter on your feet in October. Yes. And okay, that's it. And then we have, perseverance. Persevere through everything. Or maybe you've been trying to persevere and it hasn't been working, but it's working in October. We have physical activity. Time to get yourself out there. It's time to look after your body. Go for long walks, I'm getting here. Going for long walks will really fire you up again. It's like you're getting your blood pumping. You don't even have to run. I'm getting with this, it's just walking. Go to the park. Go to the beach if you're around the beach and just walk. Effort and spiritual partnership. Oh, so we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. The Wands is all to do with your spirit as well, amongst other things. But it's like spiritual partnership with the King and Queen. It's almost like you'll be finding your equal. Or it's like you're coming together with yourself. With the King and Queen, you'll have both kind of attributes. So it's like utilizing your strength. Utilize your strengths in October, group 3. And not focus on your weaknesses. Don't focus on that, because it's not going to get you anywhere. When you focus on your strengths, you can put effort into building them up even further. And go after what you want while dreaming about what you want. Dreaming is a form of manifestation. Daydreaming, is a form of manifestation. So keep daydreaming. Group 3. And then what other messages? Intention. Yeah, what are your intentions in October? And move forward towards that. Or if you can't do that, just keep dreaming, because you're still putting your intentions out there into the universe, manifesting so that it can come back to you. Look out for synchronicities, as in what you've been thinking about a lot, or even just the once. People are talking about it. You write something down and you see it written down wherever. Repeated numbers, moonlight. Listen to your intuition. Cleaning house, cleaning out the past, and manifest. It's like the more you clear out the past, and the more you release, is the more you can set your intentions out into the universe so you can manifest the life that you want. It's all about moving towards the life that you want, as opposed to living the life that everyone else wants you to live. Get serious about planning for the future, is what I'm getting from this reading. Get serious with where you put your energy. The one suits are all about your energy as well. So do things that light you up, as opposed to dampen your flames, to dampen your fire. And let's see the last 2 cards. So we have villain. You can rewrite the story. Yes. By clearing out, letting go, releasing, you can rewrite the story. you can really smash up this this shell. That was your life before, but now it's time to do better and getting an upgrade, up level your life by doing that. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate yourself for putting up boundaries. Celebrate yourself for being able to let go. Celebrate yourself for being able to release. It's not all about release. Oh, I need to let go quickly. I need to let it all go. Take your time in between. Do things that you enjoy. Yeah, do things that you enjoy throughout October. Just so it's not all about releasing and doing that hard work, because it can be difficult. Alright, yes, that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3. I'll just reread these messages and that'll be the end of your reading. So group 3, things or you may be feeling lighter in October. There's a feeling that things seemed unsure, or there has been a lot going on recently. Yeah, so that was a very short message that I wrote. Yeah, so if you let me know what you thought of this reading in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 4, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me. And if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my Calendly link is linked in the description box below. Alright, so I wrote down some messages for your month of October 2021 before I started filming. And if you don't resonate with these messages, then continue with the reading, but I will be integrating what I wrote with the cards. So group 4, this group feels intuitive. My third eye, I was feeling my third eye a lot in this group, and my crown chakra as well. You may receive intuitive hits a lot in October. Pay attention to your dreams. There's also a little bit of confusion at some points in October, because I felt really confused while I was sat there shuffling. Just sit with it, do your research until things make sense to you. Alright, so let's get into this, shall we? So what messages do we have for group 2 in the group 4, sorry, in the month of October 2021? Let's see. So we have justice. Even when I'm shuffling, I'm kind of confused and I'm like, what? Oh gosh. I don't know if you're feeling confused now, or it will be coming up for you. But let's see what else. Okay, so I'll put the Justice card back because I felt like that wasn't the right card. I was thinking about maybe it should be reversed, but then I just changed my mind. So maybe you'll be changing your mind a lot in October, because it's like you're seeing how things fit with you. But while I was shuffling, these cards fell out reversed. So we'll see what came up reversed. So we have the 9 of Cups reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, the 10 of Swords reversed. Okay, so there's a feeling of not releasing here. The 9 of Cups is a release. The 9 of Cups is being able to be herself no matter what. The 9 of Cups has been trapped in this treasure chest for too long, unable to express her inner vibrancy. But reversed, it's like you're not able to be your true authentic self. Being your true authentic self with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands upright is so confident, is really out there. Alright, so I'm getting from this, it's like maybe you are being more introverted. you're not showing or expressing yourself much in October. Or it could be feeling like you're not confident enough to do something to walk away with the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Swords in reverse, upright. It's someone walking away because it's mentally challenging. It's too much to take on. But in reverse, it's like this person is staying in the same place. So maybe you're not feeling confident enough to walk away. You're not confident enough to release what's holding you back, I suppose. Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is upright, but the Queen of Wands is in reverse. Alright, so the Ace of Pentacles, okay. So you're focusing on the bag in October. It's not that you aren't willing to walk away from something that's big for you. You're just focusing on work, on your career, on creating something that has long-term potential. So you're staying in more than usual. You're not showing up like you would any other times. The Moon, yes, staying in. The Moon is all about going within, basically. Doing that subconscious work. Working through all the things that are hidden. So you're hiding from people and working, doing the work, doing the damn thing in October. I'm getting Hermit vibes here. So you're really focusing on yourself, and that can't be a bad thing. Let's see. Yes, and listen to your intuition as well. Maybe your intuition is saying, okay, maybe you have intuitive hits and you've been feeling like you need to stay in. You have to spend time on your own, be happy on your own with this Queen of Pentacles. Because I'm not saying that bad will come from that or anything terrible will happen or whatever it is. But it's important that you really are with yourself so you can listen to yourself. It's not about listening to others. It's all about the self. In October, we have the World and the Queen of Chalices. So there is some sort of an ending of a cycle or a completion of a cycle, sorry. Even though we do have the Ten of Swords reversed, which is all about walking away. The cycle is completing anyway, so maybe you don't have to do anything. Maybe this situation doesn't call for you to do much. It's the kind of situation where it will resolve itself. You don't need to do the hard work. Yes. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles here, which reiterates the fact that you'll be working. Maybe you're starting a new business for yourself and you need that time so that you can build it up from the ground up. Maybe you're working from home more. But in any case, you're enjoying your alone time in October. It's almost like you need it, to be honest. You need that alone time. And then we have the Hanged Man and the Four of Chalices. I was hearing refraining, holding back a bit, not jumping into anything because that's not going to help you. There's a feeling to reflect here and not take huge risks. Like, yes, you'll be building your own business if that's what you're doing. Yes, you'll be spending time alone. Maybe you'll just be reflecting on life, doing that inner work, because we do have the Moon card here. It's not meant to be difficult. You're just going inward. It's the right time for that. You need to take care of yourself. We have 3 queens in this reading. It's time to relax, take care of yourself, not be too rushy. It's about not going and going and going. It's all about slowing down and doing what's best for you. So you got to do what's best for you in October. What does your spirit call you to do? How can you really take care of your emotional body, your physical body, and your spiritual body? So there seems to be a need to eat healthily in October. Eat more whole foods. Maybe you'll be getting into growing your own fruits and vegetables in your garden if that's something that you're interested in. Take care of your health. Maybe go to the doctors if you need to get a checkup in some way. But you need to take care of yourself anyway. So let's see. Yeah, it took me a long while to shuffle those cards. Group 4. So it's almost like you're not coming out. You're being slow to open up to others, quite possibly. You're not giving out more than you need to. You're not giving out more energy than you need to in October. As I was saying, coming out, maybe some of you aren't coming out to your parents. Because we do have the 9 of Cups here. This person is trapped. Well, not trapped, but isn't showing their true self, their whole self. So maybe you aren't coming out in October, and it's like you may want to, but it's not the right time yet, or you don't feel like you want to, in which case. Surrender. Okay, we have the Hanged Man card and the Surrender card. It's not about go. It's about sitting with it and allowing things to happen. Of course, if what's going on around you isn't right, then of course do something about it, say something about it. But if it's like feeling like you have to stay put, you feel like you have to stay put, you feel like you don't have to do anything, then don't do it. Stay where you are and surrender to the process, because sometimes that's all you can do, really. Some things aren't to be pushed. Some things are to be taken time to do, because we do have Pentacles suits here, which is all about the long term. Whatever you are leaving behind, whatever you are working on, it'll still be there when you decide, when these cards turn upright and you decide to move on, or you decide to be more sociable, that your social life will still be there when you get back. Physical activity, take care of your health. Go to the gym, go running. Eat whole foods, as I was saying before. Rebirth and healing. Yes, you were going through your healing with this Moon card here. So you're being called to stay in the house, stay where you are, because if you keep going out and avoiding what needs to be healed, then how are you going to move past certain situations? You'll be stuck in the 10 of Swords reversed, where you're stuck in the same cycles. But because you'll be taking time out, because you'll be surrendering to the call to stay in, to not socialize much, then cycles can complete. You don't always have to do much for a cycle to complete. Sometimes you just need to just do nothing. But let's see what else we can get for your month of October. We have storm fields. So this staying in and healing may not be all flowers and roses. Sometimes healing isn't easy. Healing can be easy and sometimes it can be the most difficult task. But in any case, it's something that you have to go through so that a new foundation can be created. So that's basically the Tower card, the Stormfields card. We got the Tower card in all readings. We had the Six of Chalices in all three groups as well. And then we have Intention. And Cleaning House reversed. Okay. I feel like for some of you, if you don't do... Oh, okay. I'm getting many conflicting messages here. So for some of you, you are, I'm not going to say refusing, you're not doing the work to clear out the past, to clear things out, to move on with this Ten of Swords reversed. And it's kind of like saying, if you don't do the work, then a tower moment will come towards you anyway, so that you have to stay in. I'm getting the Four of Swords reversed here. It's like if you don't take time to rest, something will happen to force you to rest. So that you can stay in the house and go through your healing. That sounds a bit ominous, but it's like really telling you to do that work, that inner work. It may seem difficult, maybe you're avoiding it, and that's why this Cleaning House card is in reverse, but you can't avoid it anymore. It's something that needs to be worked through. You need that time to go inward, to stay home and reflect and surrender. Maybe at the beginning of the month you don't want to surrender, but then you get that call, I need to go home and stay home for a while and work on myself. And then we have wide open. Be open to the call. I don't know why I keep saying the word call, but maybe you feel called to stay in, to not do much, to take care of your health, to exercise, to eat healthier meals. But it's a time to do that. It's the right time. The time is now. And then let's get your last three cards. Tower, unplug and relax a spell. Yeah, it's time to unplug from the world and take care of yourself. Maybe do some yoga. Drink some chamomile tea, because we have tea in the bottom of the picture. Maybe start planting here with this plant here. Start growing fruit and vegetables, or even just buy more plants. Yeah. And then we have tree, let them go. It's time to do the letting go. It's time to go through your healing, because you've been avoiding it, it looks like. You've been avoiding it with the Ten of Swords in reversed. There's only so much avoiding you can do until it's hard to ignore, it's hard to avoid. And then we have potion, remember to practice self-love. It's all about that self-care with the three queen cards we pulled earlier. It's all about taking care of yourself, being compassionate with yourself, loving yourself, and even grow some fruit and vegetables. We have plants here. So that would help you a lot. Maybe get some sleep. She's by her bed, she's next to her bed, and you need to sleep more. You haven't been resting too much. read some very interesting messages there. I hope it all made sense because I felt like I was going all over the shop today with this reading. But I'll reread these messages and that'll be the end of your reading. So group 4, this group feels intuitive. You may receive intuitive hits a lot in October. Pay attention to your dreams. Yeah, pay attention to your dreams with this moon card. There's also a little bit of confusion at some point in October. Just sit with it, do your research until things make sense to you. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group 4. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye!